I thought it was important to provide clarity on what an apostle, false prophet, and a prophet really is. Joel 2:28, Yah is saying that everyone will ultimately be able to have the capacity, the ability to prophesy, to have dreams, to do visions. And these in the Old Testament times were something that only a select special people did, right? Joel 2:28, Yah is telling us that everyone will ultimately be able to prophesy and have dreams and visions, right? Not just select people like in the Old Testament days. So this is one example that everybody kind of can really be a prophet or an apostle. Anyone can. I mean, it only makes sense that a prophet does what? They prophesy, right? So what does prophecy even mean? What does prophesying even mean? So here, Strong's Concordance, we can see that the word prophecy means declaring the purposes of God, right? So in general terms, the word prophecy, as we see here in Strong's, is the discourse through divine inspiration, declaring the purposes of God. And subjectively, the word prophecy means just a prediction, right? Versus prophesying, which you're saying, declaring those words of God, those unctions of God. We can see here in Deuteronomy chapter 13, verse 2, what a false prophet is. And a false prophet is a actual prophet, one that foretells dreams and performs even signs and wonders. As well, they lead astray. They say, let us follow other gods, right? Because they're not giving credit to the true source, which is Yah, Yeshua, right? Like the enemy, they may masquerade in light. For clarity of what a prophet is, you can just go back in the Old Testament and look at all the prophets' inaugurations, right? All of their callings, their call to moments. And in there, God gives us what a prophet is in his own words, right? And so here we have Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 4. Yah is talking to Ezekiel, and he basically tells him to go to the people. And specifically, he says, say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. So again, we have somebody chosen by God to say something that he's saying. And then further on, he says in the end, they will know that a prophet has been among them. So from these instances, we can be clear on what a prophet is from God. Those are his words. Just for more clarity, Strong's here ascribes an apostle to really just being a messenger, right? That is sent. That's what an apostle is, a messenger. But again, don't really get too caught up in the apostle status or whatnot. With that, I would say faith comes by hearing, right? And hearing by the word of God. So listening to what this self-proclaiming apostle or prophet is saying, if it's true to what the word of God has said, we can trust that and trust his message. Therefore, trust what he says he is, which is an apostle. So